In this episode of the Peppinion, we have creepy crawly monsters with 2D platforming inside a dungeon. Here we go. Hello, viewers. I've played King Lucas for about an hour, and it's sort of a 2D platformer. I say sort of because there's a bit of interestingness going on with this castle. There's definitely 2D platforming though. You just watch me platform the hell out of those things, right? Huh? But the castle changes every time you enter it. I don't really want to go this way. The castle changes every time you go into it, into a new formation, and these rooms are handcrafted. This is probably giving off a really big Rogue Legacy vibe, but it's not random generated, and it's definitely not a roguelite. There is inventory that you have to kind of manage, and these weapons that you can buy from the blacksmith that have endurance on them, so you have to be really careful of that. Right now I got some pretty powerful weapons right now, which is cool, and a couple keys and a couple potions, which is always good. And I think the name of the game really here is resource management. You know, you don't necessarily want to attack every enemy. They could drop money though, which is good, but I've definitely gotten into more of a run away, run past them attitude. I do not want to go this way. You're gonna be checking the map quite a bit to know where to go, I think, and all the green ones are the rooms I've checked so far, and all the black ones I haven't. When I first started, the castle was very small, and it's grown. I've saved 3 people. There's a king outside, and he says, "Go save my daughters," and you're like, "All right, for money." That's pretty much the story. And I've saved 3 people, and the castle grows every time, and the rooms move, so there's more and more rooms, and it's harder and harder to find the next person, which is, I think, a really nice idea. I really like that the rooms move. You know, it starts you off very simply with a couple rooms, and then it grows on you, you know, as it continues. You don't have to, you don't have to be too concerned with like trying to search this huge castle at first. And I think it's a really nice way to do it. Gets you acquainted with the castle, but then changes it up as it goes on. I don't think I want to go up there. Not really. I haven't found it too difficult yet. All of the rooms have been good and fun, but nothing so strenuous. I've died... Oh, this is a weird room. I've died once. I can't go right here? This is really strange. I can't, maybe it's down there, actually. I don't want to go with those fish. I've died once, and it was probably my fault. I just wasn't paying attention to my health. But you do get health potions, so you just have to be careful. And you can carry around a shield if you can afford it. There's like a blacksmith you can run into, and a witch for health pots and stuff like that. And they all have something to tell you about the king that sent you in here, or the story. It's all pretty interesting, though. I find the story to be kind of like quirky. It's like the way that the people speak, the way that it's written is really kind of weird. But it's like very charming. It's very, very good. I'm totally okay with it. I am enjoying this so far. I really do think it's more of a resource management type game, though, with the, you know, trying to manage your gold. If you want to buy the item that helps you find people, there's a guy that helps you find people. That's not the guy I'm looking for. I'm looking for a princess. So there's like an item the witch sells, which will help you get to your location, so you don't have to search as many rooms. There's obviously, you know, with the health potions and the durability of the swords, I think all of that's very key. Not going so fast that you run into spikes is also very key. Usually I'm trying to go too fast and I run right into the spikes. Come through here already? I want to go down. So yeah, all the rooms are handcrafted. It's not like Rogue Legacy at all, you know, since there's no weird randomness that can happen. Not that that happened in Rogue Legacy, but you know, with a lot of games, you can get a lot of, if there's random generation, you can get a lot of really strange like situations in the levels. This doesn't have that, which is good. I like that. I think it's better. Frick. I'll tell you what though, there's no, it's a little unforgiving when you do get hurt, and I'm gonna let it ride. And if you're still getting hurt when that ends, there's no invincibility frames, so you have to be really careful, and there is falling damage, so also be careful. I think the dev put a lot of time and effort into this, and it really shows. It's really like a charming game that, you know, is really well done, and I'm an idiot. I should have solved the spikes. I was going too fast. Should have seen them. And there's a lot of different enemy types, as you can see. You know, there's locked doors, so you have to manage your keys. And I've been having a lot of fun with this. You know, I know that the art style is kind of big. It's a little big and blocky, I think, but that really works to the advantage of the game, and it's a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying finding all these rooms, trying to get past them all. I think if I... Yes, I can just run right by. I forgot about the run usually. I always forget to use the run. Music's not too bad. You know, having the castle change up a lot between... Oh, I don't really want to use a key for this. Having the castle change up really starts you off small and gets better as you keep going. I'm excited that the castle, I mean, look how big the castle could get. I'm not sure if it takes up the whole thing eventually, but it can take up that much space. That's pretty cool. You know, I've explored only 50 rooms, let's just say, of the 149, and that's, you know, there's a lot more rooms to go here. Going to this room was a mistake, though. Let's see if I can... But yeah, I think you should pick this up, and you know, I would say that it's definitely worth your time to play it. It is a lot of fun. I'm gonna go down, and that's really all I can say. I think you should grab it, especially if you like Rogue Legacy but want something a little bit different. Ugh, slime room. You know, it's a little bit different than that with the inventory management and the resource management and stuff like that. I don't like this room either. I try and just dodge all the rooms I don't want to deal with, usually. Whew. Usually the last level is just a pit of spikes, so I don't usually go down there. And there's like a couple outside things. Yeah, this is like the first... Oh, I don't really want to be in this room either. Alright, well, if you watch this far... Oh, I should tell you, on a scale of 1 to woo, I say this game's pretty good, and I think you should pick it up and play it, and it'll be a lot of fun. Yes, do it. Now, if you watch this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
It's always nice to have really good games on the channel, and Joey says subscribe. This is Joey. She says subscribe. Trust me. She always knows what's best. Isn't that right, kitty?